is insane. Lots of pages, tons of information, over 200 pages worth of juicy content that goes over all of the failed actress's crimes and what she's up to now. And I expose it all in this book. Chapter 3. I'm just going to give you an overview of it. You can read it, okay? In Leah's universe, she has 80 million lawyers, attorneys, PR spokespeople, and people that actually want to be her friend. This is all in her mind. It actually hasn't manifested into reality at all in the many years that she's been living and breathing on this planet. It is quite a shift in viewpoint when she finds out that reality is not what she is viewing in her mind, and thus she throws a tantrum. Leah wants you to believe that she is quote-unquote exposing Scientology, and also that she quote-unquote escaped Scientology. Again, these are all things that have not manifested into full-blown reality. These are buzzwords, tabloid statements, and rumors in hopes that they will stay in people's minds when they think of receiving real help from the Church of Scientology. This is a quote from, this is a statement from a now apostate, right? Now apostate, and Leah's, you could call him a right-hand man, right? Or a bobblehead, right? They, anti-Scientologists, view the church as their lottery ticket and pursue their jackpot with lies. That was made under penalty of perjury in the United States. In reality, the Church of Scientology is able to actually help people, and Leah fights this thought on a daily basis and even tries to cover it up with tabloid pieces and also by throwing innocent families' traumatic experiences into the air and blaming it on the Scientology religion for profit and attention. Thus, Scientology is thought of by a small portion of people as anything but a religion based on these fallacies that she and her posse intentionally gloat about. Leah in reality is only passing off wrong information, and if anyone knows that it is wrong, it is the person living the life of a Scientologist and actually is a Scientologist. I do not use people for money, for attention, and for fake admiration. I do not have a hard time making friends, and I do not upset public figures and celebrities that do a lot to help others through their support of their religion. On that topic, Mike Ranger stated this under penalty of perjury in the United States. Tell enough lies and make enough allegations, and an impression will be created which accomplishes the end of destroying your reputation, no matter how untrue the allegations are. That's by Mike Ranger, now apostate, best friend of Leah Remini, and they're like business partners. Right? Like basically sham partners, right? I feel the need to warn people about Leah and her vicious ways. She doesn't have a care in the world for you and is all a deceptive front to keep you coming back for more so that she never has to think about money, she never has to think about getting blackmailed by her masters. That is all she has in her head. The ability to lie with a straight face and to lie constantly without caring about the consequences is quite evil, actually. This is frowned upon in an ethical society and an ethical group. That is why Leah was in Scientology. That is why when Leah was in Scientology and pretending to be a Scientologist, she was expected to follow the ethical codes in Scientology, which are not out of the ordinary and are quite common in other organizations, religions, and groups that are successful. Mike Rinder stated this 5 years after being expelled from the church. It cannot be argued that L. Ron Hubbard did a lot to help people and that the organizations did help people. Right, so the truth is that she is fulfilling a lifetime of lying. She did not escape the church. There's no such thing as that. Okay? If you wanted to leave the church, leave. You don't need to talk about it, just go. But if you're leaving on basically on like, oh my gosh, I committed a crime, they can't find out about it, or other people can't find out about it because I'd look bad for the real me or whatever, right? And then you quote unquote left, right? But then you were actually expelled, right? And then you're going out and going, oh, nobody can find out, I'm gonna blame it all on the church or whatever, right? That's just coward. That's cowardice, and that's not true reporting, and that's just fraud right then and there, right? Just straight up fraud, out ethics, immoral, and everything else. Okay? Escaping would literally is just a buzzword. It's just a buzzword. Okay? You were expelled, therefore you were kicked out. Okay? Cool. Perfect. So that's chapter 3. Get your copy at exposingcrimes.com. Alrighty? And thanks so much for listening to chapter 3, Lifetime of Lying. Let's go on to chapter 4. I'll see you there.